Hello, I'm the English Gent and I'm here to help you improve your English. Today we will be looking at the advanced level word bloviate. Before we dive into bloviate's meaning, I'm going to provide you some quick background details and some examples of bloviate in a sentence. Then there will be a quick multiple choice quiz to see if you've been able to figure out the meaning before I provide the definition. And please, no cheating and skipping to the end for the answer. I've got my eyes on you. If, whilst listening, you feel I am speaking too fast, you can adjust the settings to slow down the playback. You can also switch on the subtitles so that you can read along. The etymology or origin of bloviate comes from politics, and this is how you will often hear it being used, such as, "Look at that pompous politician, bloviating, is there any point to what he is saying?" Some linguists would say that bloviate is something called a phonous theme. A phonous theme describes a pattern of sounds that are associated to a particular meaning. A phonous theme is different from onomatopoeia, which is a word that is formed from the sound that it refers to, like boing, slap, and whoosh. For a phonous theme, the word will have a common sound that is believed to sound like its meaning. Common examples are glitter, glisten, glimmer, glow, gleam. In the case of bloviate, we can identify other words with the bl sound which have a related meaning to bloviate, such as blab, blah blah blah, blandish, blarney, blaspheme, blather, bleat, blither, bloop, blowhard, blubber, bluff, blurt, and bluster. But there are of course plenty of words that start with bl that have no link to bloviate at all. Okay, do you think you've guessed the meaning of bloviate? Listen to these examples of bloviating use before we get on to the quiz. The bloviating politician would not stop speaking. He was getting on everyone's nerves. Rather than bloviating and wasting everyone's time, why don't you get on with some work? The worst part about listening to him bloviate about nothing is that we are paying for him to do so. So do you think you know what bloviate means? Let's see if you've figured it out. Bloviate means A, to blow up a balloon, B, to be a politician giving a long speech, C, to speak in a long-winded, pompous, typically annoying manner, or D, none of the above, I want my mummy. And the correct answer is of course D, I want my mummy. Only joking, of course it's A, to blow up a balloon. Only joking again. The correct answer is of course C, to speak in a long-winded, pompous, typically annoying manner. So for all of you who got that right, congratulations. Bloviate as a native English speaker is a word that sounds to me like its meaning and is an excellent way of describing someone who is waffling away in a pompous manner. I most often hear it being referred to by a politician or someone describing a politician, but it can apply to anyone who is being generally a windbag. A windbag is a person who talks at length but says little of any value. So before you accuse me of bloviating, I shall bring this video to a close and remind you that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, and likewise your journey to English mastery will be accomplished by taking one step at a time. To aid you on your journey, I suggest you like and subscribe to receive more interesting English words from me, the English Gent. Goodbye.